at y'all with another one, man. I wanted to say, thank you for all the support. Every subscriber, every comment means something. Shout out to the egregious me. But seriously, I want to talk about, a time where I felt like my faith was tested. I felt like I was down and out, man. So, I'm going to like let's say like I'm going to Collinwood at the time. I'm probably like in the 12th grade, brother, like 18 years old, bro. I pushed through. I wasn't going to class because I had got tired of going to school, but I wasn't even cutting the class right. I'm the only brother that would cut class and go straight home. They're like, why you ain't in school? But kids go to school. But yeah, I got through Collinwood High School, and I'm like, man, I don't know what I want to do with my life. I don't know if I want to work. I don't know if I want to go to school. Automatically, I'm thinking like I've been successful at school for 12 years. It's school, right? So man, I sign up for college. Through college, I did it through college now, but they helped me. College now was something going on at Collinwood. They would help you look for colleges and for jobs and stuff like that, and they was good for mentoring too. But yeah, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I'm 18, no kids, no bills, no nothing, fresh credit, everything. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm like trying to I'm getting out of high school, I'm like, man, I want to go to college. You know, let me go to Tri C. Man, I thought it was gonna be easy, just like high school. You know what I'm saying? High school was easy. All you had to do was show up. All I had to do was show up, mind my business, and stay out the way and do what you're supposed to do. You there. It's like doing a job. You there to go to school. You there to learn and learn. You know what I'm saying? But some people don't go to school. You know what I mean? So some people can be successful without school. But me, I felt like I had to go to college at the time. So I get to college, man. Everything is going okay. You know, I would like to say like the orientation was like 4 hours long. Then before that, I had an event where it was like 2, 3 hours long. So I'm like, damn, this college stuff is kind of lengthy of your time. I'm like, but hey, you getting a degree, so I'm going there for business. I'm like, okay, I'm at Tri C. I'm going here for business. I'm gonna give it my all. Man, once I found out about that financial aid and how you get to buy them books and them snacks, man, I'm in there buying nachos, gummy bears, headphones. I'm going to Walmart with my financial aid. But look, I'm like, man, we get a check from this. You know what I'm saying? You get like a refund, like some type of like college check or something from this. You get to buy your books at the bookstore. I'm going with my big sister. Shout out to Kay. We got a 10-year difference, but I finally get to go to school with my sister, so I'm excited, right? I never got to go to school with my sisters because it was always the age difference. One of my sisters is 8 years older than me, then my other sister is 10 years older than me. I'm like the baby. Shout out to my sisters though. And I'm like, man, this college shit about to be cool. This college stuff is gonna be cool. I'm like, oh man. I go to reading class. I go to the first class. It's like I want to say like social studies, but they teach you about like real life. Everything was cool. And I'm like, man, this is going cool. All I gotta do is just show up. Math though, math was so crazy. And the backtrack on it, I had to take the placement test. I wasn't even trying on the placement test, and the placement test was kind of hard for me. Even when the placement test you got to take. I'm like, yo, I had to take the placement test like twice, man. I wasn't focused mentally. I just went into it head first. Trying to do something that I thought I should have been doing, which I should have gave it a little bit more time. But you know what I mean. I ended up, I ended up, I was reading my schedule wrong. So for about 2 months, I ain't gonna lie to you, for about 2 months, I'm not going to this other class. So I ended up flunking out of the class, which in turn I'm like, man, I don't even like this college stuff for real. My one homeboy, I didn't even know him that well. He talk about some. Let me get $100 from your check. I got child support, brother. What? I don't even know you like that, brother. He started stripping and whatever. He used to tell chicks, I got this piercing up. But ATMI, it's YouTube. But yeah, I'm like, bro, this college stuff is a little harder. This ain't like high school. You get help with it. I don't even think they was letting us use calculators, yo. And the classes is like 3, 4 hours long each class. I'm like, damn, bro, I want to go home, bro. So I ended up, flunking out of college. Yeah, y'all. Smack myself in the back of the head. But honestly, you know, my heart just wasn't in it, to be honest with you, man. So I felt like at the time, I felt like a failure, yo. I'm like, damn, bro, what am I gonna do with my life? I'm 18 years old. I just flunked out of college. I didn't even try. I didn't even last 2 semesters. So I'm like, yo, I'm asking God, like, what should I do? I'm downtown at the bus stop, man, about to cry. Like, damn, bro, like, what am I gonna do with my life? I didn't really work a job before because my pops was like, man, I just want you to go to school, focus on one thing. And, I guess he was right. I don't know, but so these ladies, they were at the bus stop. I think they were like walking by, or they might have been already there. The rain is pouring. It's like a movie, bro. Like, and these ladies gave me the greatest advice you could ever give me. They was like, man, ask God what you should do. Like, sit down and pray and ask God, God, what do you want me to do? And He'll lead you the whole step of the way, for real. You know what I mean? So they were some wise ladies. Shout out to them, you know. And I was like, man, what am I supposed to do? I'm like, man, I done flunked out of school. I owe the school hella money, because I wasted their time, and I didn't go into it with the right headspace. I didn't say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna accomplish this goal, I'm gonna do it. Like, at least with 12th grade, I was missing classes, but I was getting the work done. So my work and everything was perfect, but my attendance was bad. They was like, you know what, you need to come to school for these next 2 to 3 weeks, and you will graduate. And I got up out of there on time, you know, by the grace of God. But back to what I was saying, I'm like, man, I feel kind of down, bro. I feel like low key, not depressed, but I'm like, damn, bro. I just got here and I'm already flunking out. So I ended up calling on God and He answered for me. No, not even 6 months later, I had a job at Wally World, and that was a whole adventure. But what I really want to tell y'all is, bro, to have faith in God. When you think you down, when you think you out of it, when you think you don't have no more fight in you, believe in God at all times. God bless. Good night. It's your boy Rhymes. The Egregious Me. Welcome to the channel. Thank y'all.